If you didn't know, my name is Chanel Lemire. I teach, lead, serve, and most certainly love. I am the building manager for the Connie Norman Transgender Empowerment Center. Let's give it up for Connie Norman Transgender Empowerment Center. It is the first of its kind. We are not a drop-in center. We are here to empower the community. So we do events like this, specific like this. We do events around wellness, around yoga, around financial management and financial literacy. We really want to uplift our transgender community, and I take pride in being the building manager of this wonderful place. So thank you all. Besides that, I am the International Secretary for Flux. If you don't know what Flux is, Flux aims to raise the profile of trans and non-binary individuals through social events and other innovative advocacy initiatives. So we do what? We don't save the whales. We don't do outreach. We don't do any of that. We are here to uplift our community through social events. We love to social, we love to laugh, we love a good show, a good time. I'm also a board member of the Unique Women's Coalition that's housed upstairs. Yes, it's a 501(c)(3). If you don't know about UWC, I've been a part of them for a very long time. They are celebrating their 25th anniversary this year, and in honor of that, they're raising $25,000. To some of us, that might not be nothing, so if you have it, you can give it up today. I am also here to introduce someone that is specific to this event. She produced this event, she's talented, she's beautiful, she is one of the girls. She is one of the dolls, we would say. Yes, she is. Nahshondion is a multi-talented, award-winning, creative nonfiction writer, teaching artist, creative director, producer, and arts patron from Pasadena, California. A former resident of West Hollywood, she now lives in the East Coast, New York City. Hey. Nahshon's literature speaks to discrimination and violence many Black and brown youth still continues to face in 2022. She has been published in several anthologies and literary journals. Since 2013, she received dozens of grants, fellowships, artist residencies, honors, and awards from across the nation. And I was kind of like, wow. She says she's received up to now $210,000. She's a thousandaire, yes. That provided, thank you. And give it up, because that's a Black trans woman accomplishing that. And oftentimes they tell us we won't make it too far. Thank you. And so this money really provided ammunition and support towards developing her forthcoming memoir, Shootin' Rage, Nahshon's existence and resilience show how marginalized youth can reach their full potential and shine with dignity when their rainbow is blurred. As a grant writer for over a decade, Nahshon has paid it forward by voluntarily assisting dozens of artists, entrepreneurs across the nation with obtaining tens of thousands of dollars in grant and funding. She also hosts a weekly hour entertainment chat titled TRANSBRATIONS on YouTube. It's such a transpiration. It's such a sweet sensation, Nahshondion. And I got to be nosy because she told me to be nosy, and I saw the interview you all did together on Jamaica Jatoy. Welcome into this space. And I always want to acknowledge you and your existence and the fact that you paved the road for a lot of us to have the courage and confidence to step out in our authentic selves. So I thank you for that. So now I present to some and introduce to others, Nahshondion. Give it up for her.
Hello, hello, hello. Chanel, thank you very much for that introduction, and thank you for hosting TRANSBRATIONS. Thank you. And thank you everyone for joining us for TRANSBRATIONS. We are honoring International Transgender Day of Visibility. It's an annual event. It occurs on March the 31st and is dedicated to celebrating transgender people and raising awareness of discrimination faced by transgender people worldwide, as well as a celebration of our contributions to society. Due to all of the performers' schedules, we're celebrating Transgender Day of Visibility today. I've been a member of the LGBT community since 1994. Transgender people are often invisible in life, and even in death we are further erased. My mission is to educate, entertain, enlighten, and bring awareness regarding gender non-conforming and transgender people through my literature and art. I also seek to create community, affirm our lives, and preserve our stories. Transbrations is hosted by Ebony Lane, featuring Queen Jasmine Creighton, Jaden Fields, LZ Love, and Unique Maurice, with music by DJ Gabriel, and our special guest, Ivan Daniel. Transbration features all trans and gender non-conforming artists, allowing us to shine and to show our vibrant colors while giving hope to victims of violence. I think that's the party starter. That's the party starter. A counter-narrative that honors the human spirit and celebrates victories of winning in the face of adversity, aimed at individuals facing multiple challenges and oppressions. Transbrations furthers the evolution of individuals immersed in the forward movement towards securing better lives and a source of pride. Uplifting the community, ensuring a positive moment to create a new vibration. Transbrations was made possible in part by an arts grant from the City of West Hollywood. I asked Ebony Lane, Jasmine, and Ivan to participate for various reasons. I've known all of them for over 2 decades. They are very visible in our community, and all of them have offered me support and encouragement for over 2 decades. The world's been a better place since Ebony Lane was born in Panama and moved to California. Infamous for her theatrics, she's one of the most flamboyant, expressive, colorful, and dominant divas I've ever known. Since 1995, it was always a treat to see her performing and hosting the Leading Ladies Review at the Catch One nightclub in Los Angeles. She reminded me of Little Richard while shouting, "Go in, catch it, and you're a late lady." While commanding the stage in opulent gowns to the floor as if Miss Universe, she often ended up flailing and rolling on the floor like a drunk person. By closing, Ebony always shouted, "Don't come for me, sabotage, and Giorgio, you can read me later." Jasmine is a leader who displays her colors loudly. As an artist and writer, she has always supported me and been a source of inspiration and encouragement since 1997. Jasmine reflects the diversity of the LGBT community and the spectrum of human sexuality and gender. She also continues to create community, affirm LGBTQ lives, and preserve our stories through her plays and films like Lovely Bouquet of Flowers and In Full Bloom. Last year on International Transgender Day of Visibility, Jasmine and I hosted Honoring Our Transcestors. It was funded by WeHo Arts, and we honored our beloved deceased sisters, Jody Ray and Mrs. Kiwi. During the program, Jasmine stated, "No one sees us until we die, and then they barely remember our names." Ivan Daniel is my former neighbor, and besides him being one of the top urban gay party promoters in Los Angeles, he's always been friendly, positive, and willing to share advice. He's also a real one and has been a trans ally for over 3 decades. Ivan has spent 4 decades in media and entertainment, including radio, fashion, television, and event promotions, and over 3 decades as an HIV/AIDS activist serving as a health educator for community-based organizations, and also served as the entertainment and sponsorship coordinator for Los Angeles Black Pride. In 2000, Ivan established Ivan Daniel Productions, a Los Angeles-based production company, producing weekly and monthly nightlife events in Los Angeles, including First Fridays LA, Club Metro, and Black, which lasted for more than 12 years. As a successful event producer and one of the first urban hip-hop promoters in the West Hollywood club circuit, Ivan successfully merged the urban hip-hop community into the West Hollywood community and helped unravel social, cultural, racial barriers, and social stigmas to unite varying communities. To fuse and uplift the lives of people from various economic and social backgrounds, Ivan launched programs and services activating social and life changes for people of African descent and communities of color. His latest cause is Independent Success, IDP, Independent Development Program Success, IDP. Ivan Daniel.
Well, let's break it up a little bit, okay? What's up, everybody? What's up, family? Hey, Jamaica Joy. Hey, Nikki. First of all, I want to thank Chanel, and I want to thank the Connie Norman Center for allowing us to come here and celebrate and bring everybody together. First, yes, come on, give them a hand. Give this place a hand.
The next thing I want to say is thank God that we are near the end of this pandemic, you know, that we now can come out and be in touch and be with each other. And so, you know, I miss you guys, you know, that's number one. You know, I have been one of LA's club promoters. You know, that's my thing, is to bring people together in celebration for birthdays, for anniversaries, for parties, for whatever your life, you know, celebration is. That was the core of Ivan Daniel Productions. And so, again, I thank you, Nahshon, for bringing me on. I have been an ally with this community, not only because, you know, I feel that being a transgender ally puts a mark, gives me a certain badge, but it's a human rights issue. And I just feel that everyone deserves the right to be celebrated, to be honored, to be seen, you know? And so that's why I developed IDP Success, Independent Development Programs. I want to approach the epidemic from validation and empowerment. I think that so many times people don't have the life skills that they need to succeed in life. And so IDP Success is there for you to help you live your best life, okay? No matter what that is and no matter where you are on the spectrum, we want to be able to help you to understand. So we do everything from cooking to health and wellness to mental health. Whatever the services that you need, we will get you to the right place. Right now we're in the middle of our funding cycle, so we're looking for additional funding, and hopefully we will have a space like this one day, okay? So let's put that in the air, okay? Let's put that. Share. So again, it is so good to see here. It's just the right amount of people that are here. Who is here is supposed to be here. And we so appreciate you taking time out of your day to come. Now the next person I'm getting ready to introduce, there was already a brief bio about this, but I have known this person probably over 3 decades. And she has helped me to become the man that I am. We met in a little department store on Crenshaw and King called the Broadway Crenshaw. And we became fast friends then. And then I watched her grow. I actually think there needs to be an Ebony Lane Center, because for a lot of the girls in this community, she has been able to talk to them, counsel them. They come by and see, they get fashion tips, makeup tips. One of the most authentic, out there people. I mean, so out there that when I first met her, I was scared of her. I literally was. You know? And we laugh about that all the time, because she's like, I didn't want nothing to do with me back then. But I couldn't ask for a better sister ally in this community. You know, 9 times now out of 10, when people know that there's an event, they're like, okay, where's Ivan? Okay, Ivan, okay, where's Ebony? You know, because we have been trailblazing and pushing through there. And Jamaica, we thank you for what you have done. You know, because we're right alongside us. You have been there pushing through all of Stacy, you, yourself, you know, Mickey, you, and Janelle, oh my God, you are the girl in the picture. You are the girl in the picture. nahshondion, oh my God, look at you. Let's give her a hand, you guys, yeah. Oh, glammed up and everything. But without further ado, you guys stand up on your feet right now. Put your hands together for the one, the only, Miss Ebony Lane.
Thank you. Oh my God, I love to see my family here. We are family. My song, we are family, and I love that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Come on in, everybody. Come on in and have a seat. Come on in. We just got started. Come on in. Oh my God, the support, the love. The love and support. We're family. We must always stick together. This means a lot for me, this moment, for me, because I'm doing a closeout. I don't want to cry. I try my best to just move on, but when my sister hit me up and was like, Ebony, a year ago, and she was like, Ebony, I've been looking for you, I can't find you. I said, excuse my word, bitch, you know how to find me. I'm all over the internet. Where there's a party, I am there. Where there's a gay town, I'm there. I'm clipping bitches on the day-at-home girls. And I was, what do you say, sister? What's up?
What is that? Is this my phone?
Yeah, I hope it is. And so then she hit me up and she was like, Ebony, I'm doing this. And I was, are you there, sister?
Exactly what is clipping? Because you say that a lot and some people don't know what that is. What is clipping?
Okay, clipping meaning like just stepping on the girl, waking a bitch up, giving her a nod on the shoulder, letting her know that you are that bitch. I'm clipping that bitch on the dead homegirl. It was supposed to be the dead homeboys, but I said, what about my sisters? Yeah, I can't be saying on the dead homeboys, and I have a lot of sisters.
The girls. The girls.
I love you for that. I must remember my sisters, always. So when she approached me with this event, I said, you know what, I need this. Because I need to do a closeout on two people that meant a lot to me. A lot in my life, which I didn't get a chance of closing out on something. You know, sometimes you can just sweep something underneath the ground, and I sort of swept it underneath the ground. But it was still there in my mind, and I couldn't close out Jamaica. You know what I mean? You just cannot do that with me. I can't do it that way. I need to do my own way of closing out. I'm a showgirl, so I have to do this for myself. I'm very selfish, you guys. So I needed this for myself. People say, Ebony, you're selfish. I am, but in a positive way. In a very positive way. I'm a very selfish bitch. Come on in, sweetheart. Come on in, baby. But in a positive way. So when I had to close out, it wasn't enough for me. I said, well, oh, they did this and it. No, I didn't do it. I need to do it for myself. So my sister, you always have a sister that you might not see a lot, but that bitch always got my back. No, I'm serious. I don't need anything, but my sister will come from New York. Sister, I got a couple of dollars for you. I don't need it, sister. I have a couple of dollars for you, bitch. I'm gonna drop it off. Where are you? She comes, she give it to me. She mentioned the show to me. My sister, Oriole, passed away. That was my confidant. That threw me. Doing COVID-19. It had nothing to do with no one murdering anyone. She was not involved in anything. She was just there for her family member and passed away. That sent me there when Oriole passed away. It was like, okay, this situation is taking girls down. HIV's not taking the girls down anymore because we know better. We ain't take our medicine, okay? We know better about taking our tic-tac-toes. You choose not to take your tic-tac-toes, then you got a problem with yourself. That problem. Take it early in the morning or late at night, just take your tic-tac-toe. If you forget to take it, remember to take your tic-tac-toe again.
Back in 1995 at the Leading Ladies review, who was your favorite performer?
I had Tara Bell, I loved Jamaica Jatoy. I had so many girls back in those days at my Leading Ladies show that helped me be who I am. You cannot be who you are without help and assistance. I didn't become Ebony Lane because I wanted to. I had people who believed in me and gave me this journey. And I took it seriously. Some girls take a journey, but they're not really who they're supposed to be. I am who I say I am. Don't I look like it?
The party started.
Don't I look like it still, don't I?
The party started.
Don't I fucking look like the party started? At 63 years old, don't I still like the party started? And I'm not done working. You are fucking amazing, preciosa. Eres muy bonita, mi amor. Me encanto mucho. I'm not done working. So back to that again. When my sister passed away, I was like, whoa. Got me together. Then I had a very dear, dear, dear daughter of mine. Her name was Uni K. Okay, this is what's domestic violence. You know? Walked in underneath the ground again. Okay? Going to Uni K. Fabulous performer, continental.
The best of the best.
Yes. Got murdered by her boyfriend. Killed her. In Miami. I did nothing about it. I just sat there call my brother. It's like, Ebony, come on. Something that needs to ground again. Try to steal, but I'm still walking around with this baggage. This is why people get on drugs and do the things they do because you have personal issues you need to close out on. If you don't close out on these personal issues in your life, you tag it along on your back. You end up getting on drugs, turning into an alcoholic. You burn all these personal issues on yourself because you don't close out on it. You have to close out on your personal issues. It's very important because you will not be able to navigate. You will not be able to move on in your life. I don't have to happen to me, Joe. Am I what, baby?
Are you writing a self-motivational book?
Am I writing a self-motivational?
No. Are you writing a self-motivational book?
Motivational book.
No, not at all.
Self-help?
No. I'm talking to myself. I don't care about any of you here. I'm doing my close-up. What are you talking about? Didn't I tell you I was doing a close-up? What is she? You're not listening to an articulate, intelligent bitch like me, darling? It's just basic knowledge? I'm giving you basic A1 knowledge. I told you you're inviting here. I'm a selfish bitch, and I'm doing a close-up.
Ebony, the sun is not down. It's too early to start clipping bitches.
I clip bitches all over. And I'm telling you that I came to do a close-out. She's not here with it, is she? She's not getting this. It went past her. I'm back, I'm doing a close-out. For myself. And helping you guys get the knowledge to help yourself do your close-out. So I will not have an excuse to hear any problem from you from now on.
Right? I'm
No
not
more
available for that.
I don't.
I'm not available.
I'm a party girl, I ain't got time for it. I gotta move on.
That part right there. And close out. And close out.
Ebony, I got one last question before
Yes,
I
baby,
move on.
yes.
Why were you always telling Giorgio to read you later? Was there a situation? What was the situation?
Because Georgia was someone that I really loved and adored, and I was in the midst of trying to run my show, and Georgia wanted to talk about someone in the dressing room, and someone was in his way, and he couldn't get ready. Georgia! This is not your closeout! This is my closeout! People don't get me. People don't understand me. I do this for myself.
So Giorgio was clipping bitches.
Always. Always. And that's why people look at me like, Ebony's kind of strange. No, Ebony's not strange. Ebony's a very wise bitch. Because she's not going to be going along tagging along with no baggage on my motherfucking back. I'm always doing a closeout. Because I got to move on. So, as I'm saying, they murdered my sister. He murdered her. Can you believe it? He literally killed her. You guys all know the story, didn't you? Yeah. Unique head. You can read it. He murdered her.
Beautiful transition.
Beautiful sister. And I've lost so many. I heard you lost one in New York to find in the trash can. Can you pass my... Yeah.
Chicago.
Yeah, in Chicago. Give me the mic, please. Please. Where the found her at?
So this was in Chicago about 5 days ago. That she was beaten to death, a black trans woman, yes.
5 minutes ago.
5 days, five or 6 days ago. I found out today's Saturday. I think I found out that on Thursday. Mm-hmm.
So we are here celebrating trans lives. We're here to let you guys know that we're still on that journey. It's not over for us, as trans women. It's not over. I appreciate all my allies that are here. My brother means a lot to me. I still have sisters that work in the industry. I have daughters that work in the industry. No problem. Industry, I love the industry. Get your money, why give it away for free?
Get all the bags you can.
Get those coins. I don't have a problem with that. People say, Ebony, you shouldn't. Yes, I'm going to talk about that. Because I prefer for my girls to get their money instead of be like heterosexual women and sit up at home and get clipped on a damn home. So I have to sort of do all this adornment for myself because my daughter's out there, my sister's out there living their life, so I gotta always be ready and in tune. But like I was saying before, this means so much to me, and I want to thank you guys for helping me close out. My Unique and Oriel. Yeah. Thank you, Chanel. This building is sickening, bitch. I'm very proud of you. So I've been seeing you around. Because you're really doing it. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Next time I see your picture, I'll be poking and putting things underneath it again. Okay? You're still out there doing the work, bitch. I don't want to bother you anymore. Okay, can you bring out my next performer? That means this young lady right here, I'm just going to wrap up my situation and then you go in with your situation. This young lady meant a lot to me. I met her many, many years ago. I've been knowing her for a long time. Jasmine. Fabulous! Sydney! I don't know if she's still doing Namiore Nekiro. When I know she was Namiore Nekiro, she was a Buddhist young lady. When I knew her back in the day at Peanuts. I don't know if she's still Namiore Nekiro. Don't know yet, because I didn't get a chance, but I'll find out when she comes back here. Because I'm doing a close-up. Okay?
Yeah.
Dynamic actress? The only reason why I end up getting that part in Noah's Ark, because Jasmine decided she didn't want to play with the girl, so she was busy, or whatever the case may be. But whatever it was, whatever reason she didn't close out, I closed it in. I love you, Jamaica. I'm doing my closeout, you guys, please, okay?
Do you remember the last time you and Jasmine were together in West Hollywood?
Yes, I
What was
played
it for?
Peanuts. I played at Peanuts. Jasmine brought me in one of the hottest trans. Except we don't have those anymore. You know, because we got, one. We got the LGBTQYZ double X on TV. Excuse me, please, I'm an old girl from the old days, so, I'm still learning. My brother has to help me out, tell me I'm being selfish. That's why I gotta look like the way he looks. I'm still trying to learn the proper language, But, Peanuts.
What was it for? Do you remember? Do you remember what was it for?
The show I did it with Kiwi. It was me and Jasmine.
It was Halloween.
Was that my Halloween show? You gotta help me. I'm a little older though.
Sex shooter.
Yes. Yes. This young lady means a lot to me. Can you give me a bio on her, please, baby?
Jasmine Creighton is an award-winning artist, activist, performer, and filmmaker. Her career spans decades in show business and advocacy for the transgender community. She has appeared in over 50 television series and movies. As an activist, Jasmine serves as the founder and coordinator of the Midnight Stroll and serves on the Los Angeles Transgender Advisory Board. Jasmine Creighton.
Yeah.